Imagine this. You're strapped into a titanium sphere no bigger than a phone booth, descending into absolute blackness, where the pressure could crush a tank like an empty soda can. One wrong move, and the ocean claims you forever. But today, something extraordinary is about to happen at the bottom of the world. Deep beneath the Pacific, where light has never reached and time itself seems to slow under 11 kilometers of crushing water, Dr. Elena Voss prepared for the dive of a lifetime. It was supposed to be a routine mapping mission in the Challenger Deep of the Mariana Trench. But routine never lasted long down here. The year was 2032, and humanity's latest submersible, Abyss Runner, hummed with quiet tension as the surface team counted down. Elena, a marine biologist with a reputation for pushing limits, gripped the controls. Her heart pounded, not from fear, but from the electric thrill of the unknown. What secrets had the abyss hidden for billions of years? The descent began slowly. At 40 meters, the world still felt familiar. Sunlight filtered through, illuminating schools of vibrant fish darting like living jewels. Pearl divers had once reached this far on a single breath, their lungs burning as they hunted treasures from the shallows. But Elena's journey was just starting. The Abyss Runner slipped deeper, into the twilight zone at 200 meters. Here, 90% of ocean life thrived in a dim, ethereal glow. Phytoplankton bloomed in faint light, feeding tiny crustaceans that in turn sustained fish and whales. Elena narrated softly into her recorder. It's a bustling metropolis compared to what's coming. As the sub passed 332 meters, the scuba diving record, colors faded to blues and grays. Emperor penguins had dived this deep chasing prey, their bodies adapted to the squeeze. But beyond 1,000 meters, the midnight zone swallowed everything. Total darkness. Bioluminescent creatures lit the void like underwater stars. Siphonophores, colonial jellyfish relatives stretching like ghostly ribbons, their poisonous tentacles ready for unwary victims. Elena watched in awe as an anglerfish's lure glowed seductively, a bacterial light show promising a meal but delivering death. Giant octopuses lurked at 2,200 meters, battling sperm whales in titanic struggles invisible to human eyes until now. The pressure built relentlessly. At 6,100 meters, where internet cables snaked across the seafloor, Elena felt the hull creak. Over 99% of the ocean floor lay at similar depths, but the trench was different. A crescent scar over 2,550 kilometers long, formed where tectonic plates collided. The Abyss Runner pushed on, past hydrothermal vents called black smokers spewing mineral-rich water at 450 degrees Celsius, cradles of ancient life. Sulfur lakes boiled at shallower points in the trench, alien landscapes mirroring moons of Jupiter. Sorry friends, I'll take a second. Please subscribe to the channel, put a like, write a comment what you think about this dive, and don't forget to recommend the video to your friends. Let's continue the story. Hours into the descent, Elena reached the Challenger Deep, 11,034 meters below sea level. The pressure was immense. Over 1,000 atmospheres, equivalent to 500 tons pressing on every inch of her body. The sub's lights pierced the silt cloud stirred by its arrival, revealing a flat, desolate plain that looked like the surface of another planet. No sunlight, near freezing temperatures. Yet, life persisted in ways that defied imagination. Sea cucumbers glided slowly, filtering marine snow, particles of dead organisms raining from above. Albino isopods scuttled, and giant foraminifera, single-celled giants over 10 centimeters across, pulsed with otherworldly energy. Methane and sulfur emissions fueled microbes in a chemosynthetic ecosystem, independent of the sun. A whale carcass nearby hosted a months-long feast for scavengers. Suddenly, the instruments spiked. A hydrothermal vent nearby erupted in a burst of superheated water, illuminating bizarre tube worms and shrimp-like creatures adapted to extreme conditions. Elena's voice cracked with excitement. This isn't just survival, it's a thriving hidden world. She deployed the robotic arm to collect samples, her hands steady despite the isolation. Memories flooded her. The first explorers, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh in the Trieste bathyscaphe in 1960. They descended for nearly 5 hours, spotted what might have been a flatfish, likely a sea cucumber, and proved life existed at these depths. Their 20 minutes on the bottom changed science forever, debunking ideas of a lifeless abyss and even preventing nuclear waste dumping. Then came James Cameron in 2012 aboard Deep Sea Challenger. The filmmaker spent hours in a cramped sphere, filming for his documentary, collecting microbes that revealed new species. His samples led to discoveries of over 200 invertebrates. Elena felt a spiritual connection to these pioneers. Now, in Abyss Runner, she was continuing their legacy. As the sub hovered, a rare sighting. A pale snailfish, the deepest living fish known, gliding gracefully where no other vertebrates dared. It had no predators here, its gelatinous body perfectly adapted to the pressure that would pulverize surface creatures instantly. Elena's cameras captured it all: bioluminescent flashes, delicate foraminifera gardens, and evidence of plastic debris even at these depths. A sobering reminder of humanity's reach. The hours blurred into an intense day cycle dictated by battery life and human endurance. Elena ate a compressed meal, monitored systems, and documented every anomaly. A small earthquake tremor shook the trench, reminders of the active geology forming new crust. She reflected on how little we know, more explored on Mars than here. Life at these depths used saturated fats to keep cell membranes fluid, defied crushing forces, and thrived on chemicals toxic to us. Tension peaked when a minor system failure echoed the Trieste's issues, a cracked viewport warning, engines straining. But Elena pressed on, her determination mirroring the explorers before her. She retrieved a core sample rich in unknown microorganisms, potential keys to new medicines or insights into life's origins. Black smokers nearby hinted at how life might have begun on Earth billions of years ago. Finally, after what felt like an eternity in the crushing dark, ascent began. The journey up was equally perilous, silt clouds and pressure changes testing every bolt. Elena emerged exhausted but transformed, her mind buzzing with visions of an alien realm teeming with resilient life. The data would rewrite textbooks, inspire new protections for the deep sea, and remind us how connected yet fragile our planet is. The story of the Mariana Trench isn't just one of horror and extremes. It's a testament to curiosity, human courage, and the astonishing adaptability of life. From Piccard and Walsh's pioneering dive, to Cameron's cinematic journey and Elena's modern mission, each descent peels back another layer of mystery. We know more about distant planets than our own ocean's heart, but with every expedition, the abyss reveals its wonders. Glowing creatures, chemosynthetic oases, and reminders that even in the harshest places, life finds a way. What lies undiscovered still? New species? Geological secrets? Perhaps answers to life's beginnings. The trench guards them jealously, but brave souls keep returning, drawn by the call of the deep. Thank you for joining this immersive journey to the bottom of the world. If this story hooked you and transported you to the abyss, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite deep sea fact, or what you'd want to see next, and share it with friends who love real mysteries. Until our next adventure on the channel, stay curious and dive deep into knowledge.